Yo, what's going on, everybody? So today I'm bringing you a video of my first sniping nuke. I mean, I got some kills with my MP5 and stuff, but I don't really, I never played Forest District. It's like one of my most hated maps, and the only time I ever play it is if I'm just like, I'm really feeling some sniping, which is hardly ever. But this game, I actually got placed on it. I wasn't at my controller and didn't get to leave, so I was like, well, you know what, let's make the best of it. So, here's this gameplay, and I hope you enjoy it. It's pretty cool, but I got some different things I want to talk about, and a lot of it comes from this new Modern Warfare update that we just got, and kind of the situation that Modern Warfare is in right now is pretty weird. And also, by the way, like, I am not a professional sniper. I don't do this often. I'm not the greatest, so I miss some shots, and I'm not gonna like edit all of them out. So just to kind of show that I'm not 100% perfect. I try to hit some good shots, but it's all good. But anyway, all right. So on to the first thing. So for anybody that's not really into like keeping up with everything that Call of Duty is doing, I'm going to kind of tell you what's going on. So they finally decided that they were going to add, solos, trios, and quads in Warzone. They have added plunder trios, and they have done something which I find very interesting. So they decided that they were going to take away the bounty contracts in Warzone and put it with the most wanted. And most wanted, what it does is it highlights you on the entire map, so that way everybody can see you. Literally everybody. It's not just like one team anymore. It's like everybody can see you, and if you survive, your team gets like a redeploy or something for free. So if all your teammates are dead at the end of the circle and you have that still, you can revive 3 people, which is, I guess, normally like 4,500 times 3, however much money that is. And that's a pretty significant amount, and that's a lot of money to save. So I think I mean, that part's cool. However, I don't know if they should have taken out bounties. Like, bounties were what made people get a lot of kills and play super aggressive and kind of expose the people that were playing slow and kind of give the people that were really good, a chance to be seen on the map if like the other teams got it. And I mean, the bounties just did a really good thing, and I'm kind of disappointed they took it out. And hopefully there's been some stability fixes with this game, but I don't know. I haven't tried Warzone yet, but I know the multiplayer right now is extremely buggy, and I mean, it's actually so bad. Like, you can't play search and hear people some games. It takes like 5-10 minutes to find a ground war lobby. Normal like game mode lobbies are taking extra long, and you're pinging super high, so it's kind of weird, and I wish that would be fixed. But yeah, so that's pretty frustrating. And so the next thing I want to talk about is this weird download that they had. I like, if you have been struggling to download this game or the update, you had to do some weird stuff. I mean, you had to go in and like change all sorts of, just so you had to go into the game and then download it initially, and then you had to select a prompt from the PlayStation Store to download it. And one of my friends actually he didn't realize that's what you had to do, so he was trying to play today, and then he had to do the whole thing, and nobody really understands why they did it. I mean, they probably have their reasons, but Infinity Ward's kind of been all over the place this year with this game. Just my opinion. Not really explaining the most, but yeah. So anyway, besides that weird stuff, we got some new things. So here, let me talk about the new circle speed. So the new circle speed it's weird. In Warzone, the initial circle is faster, but then the second circle is like slower, and then some are slower. I don't exactly know the numbers. Exclusive Ace and some other YouTubers have done some videos on the specific numbers, but basically the beginning circle is faster, and the other ones are slower. And I guess that helps because you can outrun the gas like later on in the game, because I guess a lot of people are struggling to outrun the gas. And of course, if you have to deal with the stupid gas mask, that is the worst thing about it. I mean, the gas mask is great. However, when you have to take that thing off, dude, it gets you killed so many times. I hate it. I cannot stand it. But yeah, so that was fixed. And also they fixed this bug. I don't know if anybody's experienced it. I actually did, and it was super annoying. But if you pop dead silence in Warzone, you wouldn't be able to put on your armor. So when you're trying to flank up behind somebody and maybe like you got shot and you're still like your dead silence chained or something, so you still got it, you can't heal. Like, or you couldn't heal, but that's been fixed apparently. And it also threw in a new item called the satchel. The satchel now gives you more armor. It gives you 3 extra plates if you pick up the satchel, which I think is so good, because finally, like, there's help in the late game. Like, in the late game, that's where I felt like it was really struggling, because you would have all this, fight happening, this crazy fights left and right, and you're not going to have armor this whole time, because if you get shot by one team, you know, you got to armor up, then there goes like 2 armor plates or maybe 3, sometimes even more, and then you have nothing, and then you're just squishy, and it takes nothing to kill you. So that was, you know, that was weird. I didn't really understand why they kind of did that, but you know, now it's fixed. Now we got some new stuff. So we got, you know, the armor satchel, which is a big thing, and you know, it's a legendary item, and you can pick it up, and you can get them from doing scavenger contracts. And most people haven't been doing scavenger contracts. I mean, sometimes people do, but now there's actually incentive to do it. You know, when you get rewarded for something like that, and your team can pick those up, you know, you're carrying around a whole lot more. Like, you can fight more, be more aggressive, not have to scavenge for, you know, plates as much. And I mean, I really think it's a great idea. And I mean, there's some other things with like plunder, but I don't know. I don't really play plunder. I don't enjoy it. But let's see. There were some like general fixes and stuff, which to me aren't that important. You know, like, I mean, yeah, they're good, but I mean, I'm not going to list them all off. I don't know if many people care. But the, for me, I just wish some things would change. Like, they said they fixed some out-of-map stuff, but I actually only think that was for Warzone, because people were getting out of the map, which is so stupid, you know? Like, I've seen a lot of clips of, like, big YouTubers just getting killed by kids that are under the map. Like, that just sucks, you know? Like, when you've played this whole game, you know, you're trying to drop, like, 40 kills, 50 kills, 60 kills as a squad, you know, sometimes even 70, which is actually crazy. Like, people are getting 70 kills as a squad in Warzone. Like, holy cow. The highest I've gotten is, like, 13 or 14 or something. And I mean, I don't play a lot, but that was still really hard. Like, I was trying super hard and got really lucky. Like, I have not had a game like that. You know, normally if I get like 8 kills, I feel like that's a good game. I mean, maybe if I played it more, I would kind of, you know, feel like I was doing better, but I don't know. But yeah, so uh like, I now kind of moving on, I want to talk about the situation with multiplayer right now after this update. And this is exclusively after the update. I don't know what has happened, because normally there's bugs after this game, or like after this game updates, but recently, you know, I started playing yesterday, you know, and there is just this ridiculous like matchmaking glitch. Like, I don't know what the heck is happening. I mean, I can't find a ground war lobby. I literally can't. It takes me 5 minutes. Like, that's stupid. And you know, some of my friends are having worse issues than, you know, other people, and I don't really get what's going on. But hold on, this guy says something funny. I'm gonna pause it for a second and kind of let this play.
You've scored a victory, mate. Let's have another.
Camping ass bitch.
Wow.
You ain't 9 or 27, shut the fuck up.
So yeah, with the weird matchmaking systems going on, I don't really understand what's happening behind the scenes. I mean, I know they're working with like at home and stuff, which completely sucks. Like, that's hard, especially being a developer. But it's weird that with every update, it seems like more things break. Like, they may have fixed some stuff, but now matchmaking is at the point where it's almost unplayable, and you're dying over. Like, I'm pinging at 200, like 200. What it's like milliseconds or ms, whatever that means. And that's really bad. Like, you want it as low as possible. If you're super low, like, that's really good. But when I'm pinging like so high, it doesn't really make sense to me. I don't, you know, I never do. Normally for me, it's it's like 42. That seems to be like the common one for me during my games. It's like 42. I don't know if that's really good or really bad. I mean, I don't have like fiber internet, so of course it's not like the greatest in the world. But I actually have, my friend lives in Texas, and he has fiber internet, and this game is so laggy for him that it's almost unplayable. And I don't know if it's only in ground war for him. Like, maybe it's a ground war issue, because he was playing shipment and stuff. He's like going for camos and stuff, but he's able to play that, but he's not able to play like ground war normally. And that's kind of what it seems like. I'm not exactly sure. You know, I don't have facts. I don't have like, you know, hard evidence of whatever's going on, but I just find it really frustrating, you know. But you know, I got to talk about this new obsidian camo. So I decided I wanted to go for the obsidian camo, on one gun. Like I looked at the challenges, you know, I didn't want to do Damascus because I don't like the grind. That grind is just absolutely insane. I cannot, like I you know, I've said before, like I got platinum ARs and platinum SMGs, and I've gotten like a few random gold guns here and there. But yo, let me tell you, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was getting so mad, like the play style you had to do, like my KD wasn't as good because I was having to play like an idiot, you know, like using like no attachments, like that's just not good. But you know, anyway, I I started using the growl. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use the growl. But the game doesn't always track what you have to do. So if you didn't know, what you have to do is you already have to have the gun gold. All right, so if you have the gun gold, that means you can start the Obsidian challenges. You don't have to have Damascus, you don't have to have Platinum, none of that stuff matters. But my issue, you know, is annoying. Also, look at this is stupid. This is a stupid bug. Why is that plant eating my freaking thing? But yeah, so the issue is it's not tracking all the time. Sometimes it gives you more. Like the goal is to get 15 kills and 200 matches for the growl. That's like for ARs, it's more than any other thing. And like the SMGs are like 150 games, snipers are 125 games. I think shotguns are 125 games. And by the way, all of those are like getting 15 kills. And the riot shield is like just straight up 750 kills. That's all you have to do, just get 750 kills. Combat knife is different. It's like 10 kills and maybe 100 games or something like that. Like you can just go to it and kind of see. But it's strange. I don't. Like this is an absolute grind. Like if you think about it, a lot of people don't even have 200 games played, and to me that's crazy to make it so much. I mean, yes, some people are going to, you know, go for it, and you know I've been going for it, but today I just like I saw a picture. Like what happened for me today is I saw a picture of it on like the 725, and this obsidian camo looks like crap. I mean, it's probably worse than Platinum was when it was first on the guns, like when it was in the beginning of the game. It is that bad because Platinum used to just look like gray. I mean, it had no shine to it, no nothing. But Obsidian just kind of looks like a dusty, like dark gray slash black. You know, it's just like, why would I spend so much time? I mean, I spent all day because I was like trying to figure out how long would it take for me to get an AR for it, because I really would like to get a nuke with, you know, a obsidian gun. But holy crap, man, that's a lot. 200 games. I got 38, and the amount of games that didn't count is crazy. And what's even more crazy is you can't leave the games. You have to stay the entire time. Like you can't get 15 kills and then just leave, because if you do that, it doesn't count. And also, if you, you know, you get 15 kills, but those 15 kills maybe have some claymores or whatever you use and some secondaries, it doesn't matter, you know, like your kill streaks, they mess you up. So I've been running specialists, you know, I normally run specialists when I'm going for a nuke, but I actually have not really been going for nukes recently because the way this game is played makes me so mad that I don't enjoy it anymore. I don't enjoy this game much in general. I mean, playing Search with friends is fun, but even then, you know, skill-based matchmaking and blah blah blah. All right, I'm going off on a tangent, but yeah. So pretty much, if you're going for, just ignoring all that stuff. If you're going for Obsidian, you're bold. You know, it's going to be a grind. You got to play a heck of a lot, and it'll probably take like 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month if you don't play that much. I mean, heck, it could be more than that. But I don't know. If it was me, you know, and I like the challenge, you know, I would go for it. But if you get it on 2 guns, that's mad props to you. I can't do it. I was really tied up between what guns I wanted to use. It was either the MP5 or the Growl, and honestly, such a waste. Like just go online, look up a picture of it. It's kind of just absolutely just trash. But you know, maybe they'll probably buff it, I would assume, after they see all the backlash about it, because it's coming. Like the backlash is inevitable. People are already ranting about it. But yeah, it's wild. But I just kind of want to, you know, before this game ends, I want to ask you guys what you would like to see content-wise from me. You know, if anybody could like, leave a comment if you watch this video, like it would help me a lot. And if you've made it this far, because I am debating on doing like live comms or something like I can just talk about news. And I've really been wanting to talk about news because like I keep up with a lot of like YouTube stuff and YouTube drama and just weird things that are going on in the world. And if you guys would like to hear me talk about that over some gameplays, because I still have so many nukes. Like I can just upload videos consistently, but I kind of took a break because I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't, I just had really no idea of kind of how to go about this. And because I don't want to be boring, and I don't want it to be something that's like, I don't know, just kind of bland. And I mean, if you guys are curious to hear, my take on stuff, like with what's going on in, say, North Korea, all that stuff, the COVID-19, and just any public events that's going on, I would love to hear your opinion. And if you could just give me some feedback, that would be awesome. I would be so grateful, and I can keep uploading, and I will upload more frequently. I feel like I say that every video, but this past week, I just really had no idea what to even do. Like I just felt like I was like stuck. I was like, I can play the game, but I don't know what to talk about. And I don't want to make every video ranting about it. I mean, I already rant about the game enough, like privately, with my friends and stuff. So I'm not going to do that on public. But anyways, if you enjoyed this content, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. And I'm super grateful for any of you that are stopping by and watching this. And have a great day and stay safe out there.